They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And he finds Corey Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
The mornings were really slow. Yeah, it's crazy.
The speed there, he needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have
Bennett
to respect it as a
Bennett caught a
defender.
nice
So you
one.
have to either play off or make sure you're
like a
somehow in contact
7-8 pounder is
He's
like
able to do
26 and a
exactly what
half.
you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big time play right there.
And then he caught like a 18-incher too.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground.
Not one.
How about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Pretty solid opening drive there, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Jets.
He'll lose yardage.
I think he could restructure too.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Honestly, I think 90% chance Rodgers just back in Green Bay. Yeah.
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah
This guy's
Moore.
good.
And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or two short. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
There we go, baby. Jets. There we go. Stop him on 4th.
The 4th down play doesn't work. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
Yes. I think 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Boy, 30 more yards yards and another first down.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Throwing on first down, but this one winds
not that. I mean, he's probably like 29.
At least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs
he's
to
out.
and try and pick up another first down.
Hides out for sure.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers.
Dude, this dude's just straight man-to-man locking me down.
But getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Looking for Christian Watson that time, but now it's 3rd down.
Gotcha.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He finds
that's just a Rodgers play right there.
They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was a Rodgers play right there, Gerard.
The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Dillon is in. Touchdown,
Oh yeah.
Packers.
Yep, like I kind of floated to the left, and like there was a guy there, and I thought he was gonna grab me, and I just like stopped, and my lineman picked him up, and I rolled back out all the way to the right, and Christian Watson broke loose and just hit him in stride and got right to the 4-yard line. And
he knows as well. His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it
Jair, that's yours. You gotta catch that.
This is
what?
He all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit. They're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Fucking pick, baby.
They take over at the 45-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this.
Right.
He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield.
Okay.
It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Second catch.
Yeah, I'm being. I'll go 1. Castle can go 2. You can go 3. At 4. Because you'll be matched up with Cody.
Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes
I'm
there's a fake, sometimes there's not. It makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time,
why can't I think of it?
When they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And this one will wind up with
You're right.
losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard.
A couple of Lions fans matched up.
A loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Right.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the
R1 on the play action read shotgun, just beautiful.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
I'm playing a pretty complete game right now.
Crosby to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Really?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering how are we...
He's got a man complete.
Yeah, well, Nadal was hurt. He had a hip injury.
20 at the 18-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Well, he left the middle of the match, then came back.
Elijah Moore, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Fucking went right down the field on me. 14-7, 2:23 to go in the second.
Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Oh, yeah.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
16 yards right off the bat. And a first
And the
down.
corner routes aren't working, dude. They're literally locked up.
14-7. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. On the move past the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
And I went right down the field and scored on him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few.
He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. This one left side caught by Barrios. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Wilson.
God damn it, he ran that tight end play you run.
Seconds of the first half, and the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Yeah.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. A dangerous return.
Oh, I returned a kick. Oh my God. This game's fucking nuts, dude.
The 20.
Oh, no. And then I accidentally dove at the 2-yard line. Halftime didn't score because I tried to showboat.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Dead serious.
And we welcome welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line?
And then he comes out and onside kick. And I was getting the ball. I would have been up 28-14 getting the ball.
The kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Oh my God,
Ferb. Urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
This one swung out here to Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Watson has it right side. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Rodgers going to throw. He'll complete this one to Watson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover it, double and triple and do what you have to do? But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. Touchdown!
Beautiful play, Furby. Beautiful fucking play, buddy. RPO on the goal line that he's been bringing this massive blitz.
First score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing.
Dash, yeah. Dash. 35-14.
Of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
There was 5 seconds left in the half, and he kicked one of those, whatever kicks, so it doesn't return. I just literally ran to the middle, and it was wide open, and just got him. Nixon.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit.
That was his first run of the game.
An excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
I haven't ran much either.
They need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Wilson. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
To throw is Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
I said it, let's go.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he bats it away.
Just swatted that bitch. Get off me, you little motherfucker. He's going to quit right here.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to
I'm going to run and eat breakfast after this one.
before you come back and make a nice
Take me
safe
10
throw.
minutes.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers.
Oh, that was a touchdown.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The kick by Crosby is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
Damn it, quick one-play touchdown from Breece Hall. Fuck, I knew that was coming too. Like a wheel row.
Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 68 yards. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Sure.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Zerline out now to kick this one away.
No, I'm still in my Jets game.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Dijon.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him
He's
to
not your
2nd
guy.
and 4. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers finds his receiver, Watson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon.
Dude, Watson's going off.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA
Christian
Sports.
Watson, yeah. 9
Good
catches.
chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Jones. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And
No.
take it past the
Yeah.
25 and
17
up to the
with
28
minute 54 to go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They go play action with Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
a lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And
game over, bitch.
At their own 13-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I'll just text you when I'm done eating. I'm chewing clock here.
Again, it's Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
No, don't call it
Jets are
timeout,
going to use the
dude.
first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Rodgers throwing here. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game.
There's your timeout, buddy.
So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whip
No,
on top
fucking
there.
chucked it deep to Christian Watson for a touchdown.
That's a little lead, yeah, a little extra on top.
What do we got? Rodgers, 21 of 29 for 404, 4 touchdowns, no picks. No picks.
So not only did they get the win, but
Rushing, Aaron Jones, 5 carries, 15 yards. A.J. Dillon, 4 carries, 7 yards.
What the top speed is on one of those high-end sports
Yep,
cars.
Christian Watson, 10 for 206, 4 touchdowns.
They certainly were there in this one, huh?
Aaron Jones, 3 for 51. Dobbs, 3 for 49. Tanyan, 3 for 41. Just a complete game.